Hello everyone, my name is Boulevard, and today, hot off the presses, our most recent seasonal champion 4LW decided to drop a nuclear bomb on the Legends of Runeterra community in the form of a revival of Spooky Karma, taking advantage of the recent Master Yi buffs. For those of you that don't know what Spooky Karma is, it's sort of what originated the spooky term that I sometimes use to refer to Ionia Shadow Isle combinations, and essentially, way back in the day, this was the hard control deck of Legends of Runeterra, and I mean hard both in terms of difficulty and the fact that this deck just did not play a win condition. What they would do is they would just kind of remove your units until they could attack you with Karma 4 turns in a row. Just absolutely no way to win the game. Nowadays, Go Hard can speed up the process a little bit, but for the most part, you are still just waiting until turn 10. Even if we just look at the distribution here, 15 units, 25 spells. Those 15 units are Vestayan Disciple, Eye of the Dragon, Master Yi, Karma, and Scattered Pod. We're going Enlightened. We're not winning the game really before that. Now, in terms of removal, this deck is actually pretty light on it. Things that actually kill things, we have Go Hard, Vile Feast, 1 Withering Wail, and then Vengeances and Ruination. So I'm only going to show one game probably with this deck because I imagine it's going to take a long time to win with it. You know, it's going to end up being like a 15-20 minute game. And I'm really hoping that I don't run into a mirror match because everybody is talking about this deck, buzzing about it right now. So let's see if we can pick up a win against, hopefully not a mirror match. So 4LW said that they went, I think their total, it was like an 85% win rate over 17 games, and they said they were undefeated on this iteration of the list, so, you know, changed a card or a couple, somewhere around there. Okay, we've got something like, but not necessarily Pirate aggro. I was actually really surprised yesterday when I was playing the Swain deck that I didn't run into any other Swain players. I don't think I hate keeping double palm against Swain, because again, I'm really just trying to survive until turn 10. I don't think there's any spell in my deck that's just going to kill Katarina, so I pass here because I want to float Nopify or the Stifle in case they, like, make it rain. Okay, so my deck's doing what it's supposed to so far. Their deck's probably going to do what... I really hope it's only one Katarina. Like, of all the things for them to be running one of, I really hope it's Cat, because that's probably going to be the most difficult sort of champion for me to deal with. Shimon win here. It's been a long time since I've played a deck like this. And back in the day, Spooky Karma ran Rekindler, because one, having multiple Karmas out was very good, but also just because it allowed you to throw down your Karma and see if it could just stick earlier in the game. I'm not thinking I can afford to play that risky with my Karma here. They are drawing a lot of cards. So I can actually, like, do this, and then Homecoming this, and that'll kill the Tentacle, which, honestly, I think isn't bad. Because it'll free up a little bit of my hand space as well. Yeah, I'm not going to have any spell mana going into the next turn, but I imagine their play is play Swain, mine is Palm, and then my turn 6 is Pass, so like I'm floating the spell mana anyway. But being able to actually remove the Tentacle is pretty good. And they burn a TF.
Loyalty through conquest.
This is what we expected. It's actually going to be really difficult for them to level the Swain without hitting me too, so that's nice. I'll play this and I'll open attack. Mostly to, sort of... I gotta watch my hand. That's, like, the hardest part of decks like this, is watching your hand. And if they go for, like, a Make It Rain here, I think I'll let it happen, and then I just play my Yi. Okay.
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
I'm very fortunate. Like, I do not think my opponent had a good opener. Just given that, you know, their, like, turn 3 was Naga Kaboros into turn 4 Naga Kaboros. Like, they're struggling out here. Okay, I'll just take the opportunity to palm the Swain again. Leviathan could be a pain, but we're getting pretty close to turn 10. I don't know if I'm supposed to... I think I need to Vengeance the Leviathans more than I need to Vengeance the Swain, because I do think that like a 5-7 Overwhelm that pings me at the start of every round is going to catch up to me rather quickly. Another part of this deck, a huge part of this deck, is sort of managing how much damage you take, versus, especially because I'm against a flock deck, so like I don't want to chump block with Yi. I want to reduce the cost of some of these spells, because I'm going to have to start playing them. Just to free up hand space here. I could have like Shimon Wind there, but I don't think it really matters. I think I want to start getting some go hards in my deck. But do I kill this, or do I kill this so that Swain doesn't progress the level up? I guess I'll kill this. I'll ignore the Swain level up for now. More or less. What I'm kind of looking for, my sort of like big blowout play that I'm keeping in the back of my mind, is if I can get a Homecoming down onto the tail in order to get more... They're offering a pass here. It's very considerate of them. And I'm inclined to take it. I'm not overdrawing. You know, I'm getting more cost reduction on this. The Swain's not leveled, so I can still just block it with tail. Also, one interaction that I found out is if your Master Yi hits Master Yi's Wuju style with the cost reduction, your actual, like, if that Yi dies, the Yi that had its cost reduced will not cost less as a unit. It will only cost less as a spell. I can pass here. I already have Karma. If they want to, you know, not do anything turn 9, fine by me. Yeah, that makes sense. What do I do here? I think I just pass, because I can. I want to palm the Katarina, because I can Vile Feast it with Karma next turn. I still have a blocker for Swain currently, with the concussive palm, Tail of the Dragon. So I'm maintaining my Swain blocker, which I more so care about, more than the damage. I just care about Swain not leveling, but it looks like they're gonna get there. And then if they play something like that, then I can go ahead and play Scattered Pod. I want a fast spell. I want Vengeance. An absolute worst case, I've still got Wuju style. I'll, you know, sack my Yis. I think that's fine. Because I'm about to gain a bunch of life back through, like, Whale and Vile Feast. Like, I think Karma Whale just, you know, sort of takes over this board.
A calm heart.
So now the question becomes, how do they intend to deal with this Karma? Because this is actually where all of those compounding Karma buffs come in really big. The fact that this has 4 health, they can't just stun it and then hit it with a Ravenous Flock. Like, they need to commit a little bit more than that.
Destination in sight.
They're just going to ignore it completely and go for the Leviathan. Let me see if I can get that Swain out of your hand, buckaroo. Okay, got Flock from elsewhere. I want to say...
Empire above all!
Don't want this, but... I am going to at least take out the Katarina here with this Whale. I need to hit Vengeance. I need to hit more Go-Hards, because if I can pack bags, you know, it'll take a little bit of doing, but like a pack your bags obviously would clear this board because I've already damaged the Swain and Leviathan, but I imagine we're just going to get like another Leviathan dropped on our head next turn.
Idle hands betray an anxious heart.
Is it better to just let that go and then play the other Yi? I think it is.
Victory at any cost.
I think I can just let that go and then get this Yi out of my hand, because it'll take the Wuju style out of the pool of things to cost reduce. Which is fine by me. And I'm about to get a lot of hand space here, or use up a lot of...
Restore this
I'm about to draw a lot of
legacy is
cards.
my greatest honor.
I'm like trying to talk about this in a weird roundabout way where I'm like, oh yes, the economy of managing my hand space is a resource. Now, what I'm trying to say is I'm about to draw a lot of cards.
Pledge or perish.
So I think...
Show me your skill.
kind of just want to block here and twin my butt. So I'm more than happy to... Lead and follow is actually a pretty good hit here, because if they try to finish this off with the Swain's Ravenous Flock, then I can dodge it. Disintegrate. I think that might actually just be fine. Right? I don't think I care that much about Master Yi. I've already got the Karma online, like, I think Yi's more so here to get me through the early game, so now that I'm, you know, now that I've done that, all good by me. I'm gonna summon a few, Styans, though. Ooh. I want to gain all my life. Plus, I still have the Vial to finish off the Swain, but I'm right now, because they have 10 mana and I have 5, I just want to leave the 1 health Swain around, rather than kill it and let them sort of use this free turn to develop the second Swain. If they do go for like a Leviathan here, then I'll kill the Swain. I'm down to play one more card. I don't think there's anything... Like, it'd be kind of weird to me if they were like, yeah, you know, I'll play the Leviathan now, because they have 4 mana instead of 5. I don't know what they're worried about at 5 mana, that they wouldn't be worried about it 4, unless it's like pack, specifically. Because I am on pack now. I have played 3 Go Hards, because Karma just doubled it.
Prepare the cargo! There is no excess when victory is at stake.
Fine killing this now. Still have lead and follow to get my Karma back to my hand. Still have Nopify as well. So if they go to like double flock my Karma, yeah, like this. Ooh, I could get really cheeky. I could Nopify the Swain's Ravenous Flock and try to bait them into using the last Swain's Ravenous Flock and then dodging that with lead and follow. Is that too cheeky? I think it's fine. Oh, they'll lose the Swain anyway. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So I do just want to lead and follow then. I forgot that I was killing Swain on the stack, so like this will turn back into Swain no matter what. I can't like bait them into losing both Swains as flocks. But this is their last Swain. So as soon as I figure out how this deck kills Swain... I mean, I know how the deck kills Swain. It's like Vengeance, right? I just need to draw Vengeance, because right now, these Leviathans are putting me on a bit of a clock.
Dark in the skies!
Well, that's one way to do it. I'm gonna play Karma first. I think the 0 mana Nopify comes in like huge here. I don't want a health pot and then give them the opportunity to play Swain. So I'm just going to end around here. I'm not even going to attack with these because hand space.
Artillery barrage!
But now I have the sort of mana and safety to double health pot. I think I go back up to like... I think you gain like 12 health from that if you get it off the Tellstone. Because I believe this Tellstone will make me 2 health pots. So yeah, 2 mana to gain 12. Take that. And I got a Dragon's Rage. Then I'm down to just pack right now. Get this Leviathan out of here. Get this out of here. They play Swain. Still got 6 mana. Got a Fearsome Blocker. Got a Twin Discipline. I just need to not let Swain clear my board.
We're going under! By my hand will Noxus rise. Grand General!
Which, I'm hoping I didn't put myself in a situation where that's what's about to happen, but should be good.
Nothing.
Unless they have, like, Disintegrate, Make It Rain. But even then, I have Nopify. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to twin this. And then I just, like, refill my entire hand on deep meds. Okay. Feeling pretty strong. Like, when I looked over, I actually checked game time. We're, like, 14 minutes in. Because this is felt relatively fast on my end. Possession? Oh, can't play if you already have 6. I was gonna steal the Leviathan. I guess now I just kill it with Go Hard. Then I play Pod. I guess I shouldn't have Go Hard. I should have
Go with the flow.
never mind, Pod. Oh no, I'm good. Because Pod tunes. So if I want to, you know, I could like Dragon's Rage this. This makes it appealing. That sort of guarantees it. How much damage is this? Be 6 and another 5, so that'd be 1 off lethal. I don't want to Nopify this though. I want to Nopify, you know, sort of whatever would come next. Actually, now I just gotta kill the Swain.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, just do that. And then it doesn't even matter that they have Zap. They're down 2 Leviathan and all 3 Swain. They're down a TF and a Katarina. Because we burned a TF off the top of their deck. We killed the 1 Katarina, so they've only got 1 champion left in their deck. That is the 3rd flock? Might only be the 2nd, but I think it might be the 3rd as well. I'm trying to remember, because I know there was the double flock run with the Karma earlier. I want to say they used a flock as well, like at some other point in the game.
We live here.
Kudos to my opponent for playing it out, giving me that good content. I appreciate that XX Femboy Gaming XX. You're a trooper. Didn't expect that, but do have a protection spell. Kudos, everybody, hats off, round of applause to XX Femboy Gaming XX for not surrendering, for playing it out with us, giving me that good full game for YouTube content. You're definitely going to see this pop up over the weekend. I imagine this deck will become very popular. I don't know how long it's going to stick around. It's typically Spooky Karma is not a ladder deck. It's more of like a specific tournament deck, but with how popular and prevalent Ionia is, we'll see how it goes. You know, 4LW has already posted the list on Twitter. A few content creators have tried it out. I don't think it's going well for most of them. This is my first and probably only game on it, because playing these kinds of decks on ladder is, there's just a lot, like, I'll auto-scoop Darkness Mirrors. Like, I'm not playing Control Mirrors on ladder. I don't care that much about the 15 LP. But this was, I like this. I'll dig into this a little bit more. I think I'm going to talk to some people because, again, we are a week out from the seasonal. People are starting to lock in their lineup. Some people are still floundering around. Does this make it into your lineup? That's a good question that people are going to want answers for, and I want to give it to them. So, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with Tournament Tactician. This will almost certainly be on the tier list, and we'll start to get you prepped for the seasonal.